Good morning, everybody. How are you? I felt inclined to come on today because I wanted to talk about something. If you've been following me on this crazy journey that I'm on and with the 500 things that I'm always doing, I promise you there's a method to my madness. So many people have reached out and said, "How do you do it all? What are you doing?" Just narrow it down, and I can't because my mind is always racing. And I feel like a lot of us that are in this entrepreneur space or that are thinking about being entrepreneurs, it's it's scary, right? Like we don't know where to go or how to do it and how much money do we have or how much money do we need to spend. Do I hire this person? Do I hire this person? And I'm here to tell you that it's been a long journey, but it's been worth it. It's been lonely. It's been scary. It's been so many feelings because I've tested trial and error so many different things, from coaching to writing the book to um, doing a course, a mentorship program, having merchandise, t-shirts, and collaborating with other veteran-owned businesses, like all the things that I love. But in this space, I feel like we need to try it all, right? What fits best for us? What works best for us? What can we bring to our community? How do we do it? And it's we have to try all these different things, and we might not succeed in all of them. And I've learned that. I've learned many lessons from that, but I am so grateful that I've had so many people on this journey sending me messages, encouraging me to keep going and to just try it out. So, with that being said, if you saw my Facebook post from yesterday, I decided to go a whole, not a new route, but it's part of this journey. So, if you watched my video from, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when I talked about the VRAP, the Veterans Rapid I can't even remember what it's called. VRRAP. I know I put it on my post from yesterday and I can't even remember what it stands for. Regardless. Hi. Come here. Regardless, she has an opinion. Regardless, um, I'm always watching everything that everybody's doing because I learn from each and every person, and it actually gives me strength and inspiration to keep going. So Donnell Johns had posted the opportunity to apply for the VRAP program a few months ago, and I think it's normal for all of us to feel some kind of imposter syndrome or insecurity on, am I, oh, I'll never get accepted, or should I even try? So I tried. I thought, you know what is there to lose? The opportunity's there. Let's just go for it and apply. And so I applied for it and I got accepted. I got accepted for 12 months worth of education through approved schools within the VRAP system. Now, when I got approved, I'm going to tell you it was overwhelming because there were 80 pages of approved schools that offered different programs, whether it was an associate's degree or a certificate. Now, many of you would assume, you would think she's going to go straight for mental health because that's her thing, right? A mental health specialist. And I thought about it for a while, and I was conflicted because I knew that mental health is always going to be in my platform, always. But what was another way to stay within that platform, but bring something new into it? That's where the music came in. And I know I've talked about this before, but I tell you, the last time I had any, performance or lessons or anything was in high school, and then recently within the past 2 months. So, of course, the two schools that I wanted, one was on location and as a resident, and I couldn't do that, so I was disappointed. But the second one was online. So I had to completely go out of my comfort zone, and this is where this long-winded story is going to take you. I had to go out of my comfort zone, and in order for me to apply for this specific program as an independent artist, is to submit 2 original pieces of work. Okay. You know that I write, of course, because I wrote the book and I blog and all these things. But to put words on paper and turn them into a music piece was terrifying. When I wrote my 2 pieces, my 2 songs, the words just flowed out of me, but it has to be a certain length, a certain way, so that it could be sung and so that it could be played on an instrument, right? So I've never done this before. So I was so blessed to have 2 people commit to me to turn this into a piece of music. Now, I've been watching them, and I specifically chose them because I was blown away and because they volunteered to say, yes, I'll do it for you. And of course, there's a deadline because I actually missed the deadline, but I was given a grace period to get this submission in. I was so stressed out. I asked a few people and I said, should I do this? Like, how in the hell am I going to do this? Because I've never written music before. Where am I going to come up with this? And for me to sing it, to perform it. Now, I'm not vocally, I was not confident enough to do it. I'm almost there, according to my music teacher. I'm almost there, but to submit this by the deadline, I had to ask for help. And sometimes we don't want to ask for help, right? Like, I could do this myself, I'll figure it out. This was a period of time where I was like, I cannot, this is like, I have 2 chances, spring and then next fall. But with the VRAP program, you have to be admitted and started by December of this year. And so, of course, I was stressed out, I lost sleep, like freaking out because I wanted this so bad and I didn't want to miss this opportunity. And I didn't want to settle on a school if my heart wasn't really in it. So I said, I was like, one of my friends said, just do it, like try it. And I said, you know what? Let's just figure it out. So my 2 friends, with the deadline and with the other things happening in their life, I will never be able to thank them enough, but they turned my words into a song and by playing the guitar. My choice, I love that instrument specifically, and I have a guitar. I don't know if you can see it back here. Can you see it? Oh, wait, you can't see it. Anyway, I own a pink Fender. I own a pink Fender that I purchased in 2005 on R&R from Iraq because I was going to play the guitar. I took lessons and everything, but again, I wasn't confident enough to master this in time to submit this original piece of work into the school. So all this to say, and I'll probably get emotional because I didn't think this was going to happen. I got accepted, you guys. I got accepted into the Musicians Institute of California. And I'm kind of freaking out. This was all to tell you to go after something that you want. It might not make sense to other people, but if it makes sense to you, then go after it. How am I going to use this independent artist platform from the Musicians Institute into mental health? You have no idea. I've been thinking about this for months. And I cannot wait for you to see it. There's a reason why I did this and didn't go for something else. Because it can't intertwine. I've asked you guys on Facebook how music has helped you. And many of you have said that it's like part of your soul. Like, music is therapy. And I've been using music since I was, since my parents divorced when I was 6. But I remember specifically around the age of 12 or 13, my stepfather bought me a stereo system with a dual cassette tape player and a record player. I still own records and I still have a record player. I don't have that system. But it was so freaking cool. And I've used music as a form of therapy throughout my years. And I still do. I always have music on. And so I'm going to use this. And I had to share it with you because so many of us are so scared to go after what we want. And I was freaking terrified. I doubted myself so many times. I wanted this so bad. And then as I was speaking to a friend yesterday, I took a deep breath and I said, you know what? It's I'm going to say it. It's whatever God's plan is. Like if I don't get accepted, I'll try again, because I was going to try again. If I don't get accepted, it's because I'm not ready. And that goes along with so many things that I've done in the past with wanting to write a book. I didn't write it because I wasn't ready. And so when we do things in our life, I truly believe it'll come to us when he thinks we are ready. We want it so bad. And trust me, I've fought for things and tried to have things my way, a certain way, and a certain timeline because I wanted it now. And then it backfired on me because I wasn't ready. And so I truly believe this happened for a reason. I don't know if I'm going to do this. See, I'm doubting myself again. Don't doubt yourself. Well, it's normal to, right? But I found a way. I enlisted these two amazing humans to do this for me and help me turn this into something that was worthy to be accepted into this program. I've been researching this school for months, and I had their website up for months, and I kept researching it. I was talking to the advisor. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's been 25 years, 30 years. No, it's been 27 years. 27 years since I performed anything like that. I sing in my house. I sing in the car. And then I decided I'm going to take voice lessons, and we're going to do this. So anyway, go after what you want. Find a way. Come up with ideas. Reach out to your people. And, you're going to probably get some setbacks. There's going to be some failures. There's all these things because I've gone through all of those things. And this is so out of the norm, right? This is not like nobody expected this. Even my family was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? How is this going to help you do all the things that you do? And I had to sit back and think, how in the hell is that going to work? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And so there's a way. What is it? There's a will. If there's a will, there's a way. If you want it bad enough, you'll work for it. All these things that I hate hearing, somehow nestled their way back into my life. So I am overwhelmed when I received the acceptance letter. I'm overwhelmed. I'm nervous. I do everything myself behind the scenes with the support of people. I'm not going to say that. I mean, we are all a team, and everyone that's on this journey with me has helped me in their way. But as far as like admin and marketing and all these things, I do it myself. I'm just going to put it out there. Let me see. Financially, I haven't been able to hire a team. I want a team, and eventually this is going to happen. Eventually I'm going to get this team, and eventually all this is going to turn into something much bigger, as it already has, because this was never supposed to happen 6 years ago. Like this, all of this that has happened has been insane. But I'm just constantly thankful that I'm still here to continue to provide back to my community and to my friends and the strangers that need our help. I didn't, so I'm being long-winded. I could talk about this for hours. You know what I'm trying to say, I hope, to go after your dream. even if it doesn't make sense to you or to someone else, if it's in your heart, go after it. I never thought I'd be back into music after high school. I'm going to do it now. And so, thank you, Jolie. You said we are thankful for you being here as well. I appreciate you. I see you. I'm with you. My heart is with you always. You and McCoy and your family and Michael and Serena. I hope it was Serena or Selena. Good God. I hope I didn't mess it up. The whole Lakes family. So yes, thank you for all of your support. For those of you that worked with me behind the scenes, for those of you who gave me the encouragement, for those of you who said, no way in hell, what are you thinking? You said, if that's what you want, do it, and you'll figure it out. Go take voice lessons now. Do this, do that. So I am completely, I'm still in shock. But hey, starting in April, independent artist, here I come. This is how we're going to continue our journey in the mental health space. We're going to help people through music, and that's what I'm here, and that's what I'm going to do. So do it sets your soul on fire. Do it sets your soul on fire. We will fail, we will fall, but we also will continue to get back up because we have our people. You guys are all my people. Those of you watching you, not watching you. Jolie, you are so cute. Thank you for making me smile. Whispering, it's Sienna. Sienna. I'm so sorry. I knew with the S and the A. She would appreciate remembering her even with having her name slightly off. I'm so sorry, Sienna. Beautiful. Love you guys. I appreciate you letting me make mistakes. So yes, you guys, do it. Do it, set your soul on fire, and there's always going to be a way if that's what God has intended for you to do. There's always a lesson learned in everything that happens in our life. Unfortunately, even the most devastating, I don't know how to express that when we are in pain, but I'm hoping that music will help us heal a little bit more. So this is my next journey. I'm going to be just as crazy as I've always been, trying to juggle all the things and make this successful. But I know that I have you guys to help me do it. And I know that I have your support. So bear with me. I know I'm behind on everything, emails, messages. I know, I apologize, but this is what life's like when you're a one-man team and you're trying to make a difference in the world. And I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to be a little bit more crazy. So, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to go because I could talk forever. Thank you guys so much. If you need anything, reach out. If you want more information on VRAP for veterans, or if you want to know more about this crazy journey that I'm going to be on with music, then let's do it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.